Hi everyone, it's Kino MacGregor for the BeFit Beginner's Yoga Series. This is yoga for relaxation. It's a perfect space to get calm and peaceful in the body and the mind. Of course, yoga is all about balance. Even though we'll be relaxing, your mind will be steady and focused on the inner sensations of the body. As you come to a comfortable seated position, we're actually going to start off with a seated meditation. Any comfortable seated position will be fine. You can even do this seated on a chair. Suck in the low belly just enough to create a straight spine, then calm and soften the mind. And we're going to do this with the eyes closed, because when the eyes are closed, you can feel your inner body just a little bit more. Gently close your eyes, and for this short little bit of time that we'll be sitting, allow yourself not to change your posture. Just allow any movements to just slowly calm down. As the body is a reflection of the inner state of your being, allow those movements to simply fall away. Then bring your attention to inhalation and exhalation, your breath. Let the silence in between inhalation and exhalation become your object of attention. And then allow yourself to feel the space between your breath. And in that spaciousness, tune in to the specific place in your body, inside your nostrils, along your upper lip and on your nose. Drawing the mind's point of attention to this small area will help your mind be sharp and precise like a laser beam. Don't change the position. Drop your mind inward. And as your mind begins to perceive the deeper and more subtle aspects of the breath, you'll have a mirror with which you can gaze deeply into your inner self. Let that mirror reflect the true and honest state of your being. Don't try to be in any particular way. Let yourself simply become aware of inhalation and exhalation as it is. As you bring your mind into your breath and you practice accepting it as it really is, you'll practice accepting yourself and eventually all of reality as it really is, rather than as you might like it to be. This careful state of acceptance is also a way to practice forgiveness and peace, both towards yourself and towards the world around you. Don't be fooled in thinking this is an easy activity. Instead, this requires a calm, steady mind directed at the specific point of practicing a peaceful attitude of acceptance. With a few small steps down that road, you can gently let your eyes open. If at any moment you feel stressed in your life, you can always close your eyes, tune into your breath, and find that peaceful place of equilibrium within yourself. This is a tool that transcends any discipline, really, and you can take that with you for your entire life. From here, to begin some small movements, you can let your body relax a little bit. Then, taking your hands easy into prayer, we'll start off with a simple fold forward. So inhale, and then exhale, pivot forward through your waist, let your hands reach all the way down. Stay here for a few breaths, letting yourself relax all the way forward. Keep your mind meditative and calm so that the meditative aspect of keeping your attention on your breath translates into an inner peacefulness. Then slowly slide all the way up, keeping your hands in prayer. Then roll the shoulders back, taking your fingers back behind. Send your chest up and forward. Nice long inhalation and easy. Come all the way back up. From here, we're going to move into some passive stretches, which begin to give your body the space to relax. We spend so much of our life moving and jumping around that it's important to take time and space to give ourselves the opportunity to experience our natural state of peace. Coming on to your hands and knees, move over to the side. Start off in child's pose and pivot through your hips, resting your head down. Child's pose helps the spine release, and it helps you access your hip joints. From here, move your hands forward and come on to your toes, moving them back a little bit. We're going to start off with the right side. So take the right knee forward, aligning the right knee with the right hand and the right foot with the left hand. Then sink back down. If you can't go any more down than this, then you're just going to stay right here. But if it's possible for you to sink all the way down until your hips are on the ground, point your left foot and we'll just settle into the pelvis for a moment. Feel the ground underneath you, and just as you brought your attention attention to the breath. Bring your attention to the inner body. Keep a little bit of support in your pelvic floor, and then slowly take your elbows on the ground. If you're comfortable here, you may be able to go a little deeper, but don't rush the movement. It's very important that you maintain that peaceful state of your mind. The body is a calm reservoir of energy. There's no need to push it. It will open if you simply give it time and space. And then exhale, reaching the maximum. The chin rests on the shin, soft and easy. No stress, no effort. Don't push, just be. Accept where your body is. Practice maintaining the meditative and inward focus of the mind. The subtle body is your access point into the depth of yourself. So the more that you can feel the subtlety of the energy flow, the happier you'll eventually be. Give yourself a few moments there, come back onto the elbows, come out with the same level of integrity that we entered. Straighten yourself all the way back up, and you should feel a nice opening, perhaps even a gentle burning around your right hip. Curl your left toes under, take your hands right in front of your shin, come up, step back, downward facing dog. Press into downward facing dog for a moment, let the blood circulation pass through the whole right side. Then, easy, come forward. On the left side, take the left foot and align it with the outer edge of your right hand and the left shin on the outer edge of the left hand. Then again, if you're up and you can't go more than that, you're just going to stay here the whole time, and eventually the hips will open. But if you can, settle into the ground. Pause there and then point your right foot. Point your left foot a little bit, but not too much. Settle into the ground. Let the earth surrender your body into it. Then slowly begin to fold forward, coming onto the elbows. Work yourself in slow and steady, just enough activation in your pelvic floor to protect your knee and support your lower back. Then gently pivot all the way down, resting your chin on your hands, nice and steady. Keep the mind in a meditative, calm, and peaceful flow. Don't get frustrated with yourself. No negative thoughts in your mind. Practice accepting, loving your body as it is. Practice thinking compassionate thoughts about yourself, that everything is okay. Everything is perfect. You are perfect as you are. Then slowly come up onto your elbows with that nice little sensation in your left hip joint. Come all the way up and settle into the posture for a moment. Pause here, curl your right toes under. Slide the hands all the way back so that the left hand is in alignment with the left shin and the right wrist is in alignment with the left foot. Then engage your pelvic floor and inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. Easy from downward facing dog for a moment. Pause here, long inhalation, long exhalation, and then easy, come forward. Come down onto your knees. Pivot through the feet, come all the way down. Now, take your feet out in front of you. And as the feet are in front, the hips externally rotate. So allow your hips to externally rotate. And if you have any pain in your knees, grab a pillow or a bolster or block and place it underneath your knees, especially if they're really elevated. But if you can just simply rest here, this will be a nice, easy way to get that deep relaxation through your hip joints. Then find your pubic bone. Inhale, and as you exhale, pivot forward through the depth of your inner groins, and then bend your elbows down, resting your head right on your hand. And if you can go no further than this, just hang out here for a few moments, relaxed and easy. And then eventually you'll take your hands all the way forward and rest downward, but no stress. This is just accentuating the movement that we did before. Come all the way up. Nice easy movement through your fingers, rest on your chin again. From your pubic bone, engage, come all the way back, bend your knees. Now slowly roll your spine all the way down. As the spine is rolled down, pause for a moment. This is constructive rest position. Anytime you feel lower back pain, anytime throughout the day and you have the space, you can lie in this position with the tailbone tucked a little bit under, the sacrum supported on the ground and the knees together. Hands rest on the low belly. This is a wonderfully healing posture that can reset your whole spine. It gives space to the joints of the spine. From constructive rest posture, bend your knees into your chest, and then straighten your legs. We'll use a little activation here to release the inner thighs. Inhale, point your toes, and exhale, open your legs. Doesn't matter how far your legs go. Protect your knees by engaging your quadriceps and just softly melt into the ground. Practice compassionate thoughts towards yourself. In fact, say the words towards yourself, inside of your heart like a vibration. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering and free from harm. May my body be healthy, and may my mind be calm and steady. And as you say these words, you're planting the seeds of your own happiness deep within the garden of the body. And this is how yoga works, so that every time you take practice, you'll water those seeds with the compassionate thoughts of loving kindness and the compassionate space of your breath, the posture, and your focal point on the subtle body within. So you should be feeling some burning sensations in your inner thighs. Just go ahead and let that burn. Keep your mind meditative and calm. Practice accepting that too. Don't want it to be any different. And then slowly take your hands right under your knees, and then inhale, guide your legs back all the way up. Gently bend your knees, holding them under. Settle down into constructive rest posture for a moment, resting your hands right on your low belly, and slowly slide your legs all the way out. Close your eyes. Complete rest for a moment. With your attention deep within, allow the mind to be in a calm flow, the heart to be open, and the body to be in complete rest. Every time you spend moments in that perfect state of harmony, you're healing the body and nourishing the mind. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes, bend your knees and your elbows, return to constructive rest. Gently open the eyes and see the world refreshed and renewed. Pull the knees into your chest, inhale, and exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, exhale, roll over onto the right side. Rest for a moment, and then easy roll your spine all the way back up to a comfortable seated position. Take your hands gently in prayer, and we'll end with one Om. Inhale. May the seeds of happiness and peace be planted deeply within the reservoir of your heart, your mind, and your body. And may you water those seeds with your yoga practice every day. Thank you so much for letting me be your guide into the spiritual journey of yoga. Namaste.